Aloha, it's Scott. Today, I wanted to introduce you to a book that I created with my friend Crystal Bilby. It's called Question for Board Members. And it's What to Ask, 5,500 Essential Questions for Board and Management Meeting Success. Now, here's the thing. When I work as a consultant, and when I work as an advisor, one of the biggest struggles that companies, organizations, entrepreneurs, offer owners, practitioners face is like they don't know what to ask. They don't know what to say sometimes. They don't know what to do sometimes. So what I did, Crystal and I, we took pretty much all of the meetings, the types of meetings that you would have inside of a management team or a board member as a board member and put somewhere between 25 and 100 different types of questions from mild to aggressive that you could ask in a board meeting or in a management meeting. And you're like, hey, Scott, why would I do that? Well, sometimes here's the thing. You get called and you say, hey, we're having a meeting and it's an emergency. And what we're going to talk about is the budget, right? And so you're like, man, I don't really know what I'm going to ask. Like I'm under the gun. So what you do is you pull out your Question for Board Member book. It's pretty heavy. It's like almost 500 pages. And then you would open to the section about budgets, right? You would open to the section about budgets, and there's somewhere between 25 and 100 questions about budgets, mild to aggressive. And you would find the question in the book, right? You'd find the question in the book that really meets the needs of the topic that you're in. And then you write down 3, 4, 5 questions because there's enough of them to pull from. You write down 3, 4, or 5 questions and you say, okay, here's what the opportunity is. Now, sometimes in management teams, it's open format where the CEO, where the president, where the person in charge goes, hey, does anybody have any questions? And most of the time, everybody looks around. I don't really know what to ask. I didn't prepare for this meeting. So somebody kind of throws out like, well, what do we do here? And it's got the squeaky, what do we do here? But you, my friend, you're prepared because you got the book. You got the book, right? You have the ability to say, hey, wait a minute, time out. I've got like 3 or 4 questions here, and then you get to be the hero. And sometimes if you're brand new to management, sometimes if you're brand new to board memberships, you don't know the questions you need to ask. So you could go through 25, 50, 100 questions in some topics and say, I don't really necessarily would ask any of those questions, but I could formulate one now on my own, or I could formulate 1 or 2 on my own based upon topics. The reason why you want to get really good at asking questions is to really figure out how you can help, how you can serve, how you can fix a problem, how you can alleviate an issue, how you can make your client's life better. You do need books like Questions for Board Members. You need books like this to help you out, because at the end of the day, most people never spend time on learning how to ask really good questions. It's just, we take for granted communication skills, a lot of us. And in order to alleviate that, I would encourage you to pick up a copy of the book, Question for Board Members, right? You'll like it. You'll love it. It's almost 500 pages. I mean, it's got a lot to it. And so there is everything that you could imagine just about in business. And you're like, hey, Scott, what about PR? I mean, what about nonprofits? Is nonprofits in there? Absolutely. So I've got for-profit topics. I've got nonprofit topics. I can't think of any type of meeting that you would have where there's not something in here that would allow for you to say, I have the question that I want to ask in my meeting, and have this conversation with a management team, with a president, with a vice president, with a C-level group, with a B-level group, whatever way you want to do it. Just encourage you to pick up the book. I'm going to put a link right here, right below this video, and you can pick up the book. It'll be a direct link to Amazon. Just want to let you know that I appreciate you. Thanks for checking out this video. I'd love for you to check out the book. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.